टिचर हाम्रो सब्जेक्ट टिचर प्रत्येक सरले दिनुभएको र आज हामी यही प्रोजेक्टको सिलसिलामा बाटिका टुरिज्ममा आएको छ जो चाहिँ धनगढी माई नगरपालिकामा पर्दछ। सो आज यस प्रोजेक्टमा हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ बाटिकाको जेनरल म्यानेजर जोशी सर। सर सबैलाई स्वागत छ हाम्रो प्रोग्राममा।
थ्याङ्क यू
सर। आज हामीसँग केही क्वेसनहरू छन् जो हामी तपाईँलाई सोध्न चाहन्छौँ, त्यसको विषयमा हामी बुझ्न चाहन्छौँ। तपाईँ रेडी हुन्छ सर? सर हाम्रो पहिलो क्वेसन रहेको छ, what are the major things to run a hotel smoothly?
Not only hotel, to run any type of a business in the globe, like a teamwork is needed, the satisfactions of the staffs or the workers is needed, and then the other part to run a business or a hospitality part or any type of business. There are few focal points that ought to be noted down, such as there are the business criteria are different to one another. Like if you run a small grocery shop, then the plans, the requirements, and the layout should be on as per the grocery shop. Whereas if you open a four-wheel or two-wheel, dealers also, the layouts, the workers should be on the same patterns as it has been required by the organization or the office. In the same way, to run a hotel or a hospitality, let's say restaurant or hotel, inns, motels, resort, or anything like that, certain things are required. The first part is that your outlook should be very much eye-catching. Until and unless there aren't any life in any of the business that you do, nothing is going to be survived. Like if you just be lazy and take a rest in a bed for 2 days, third day you can't work because you'll be covered or surrounded by that lazy part all the time. So in a hotel also, until and unless neatness, tidiness, prompt approach, when these things are not being cared, then I don't think, from my point of view, like the hospitality management can run very nicely. In a hospitality management or in a hotel, there are so many different parts, but each department is related to one another. Like there's a kitchen in a 21st century, it has been known as a product section, like service, that is F&B, restaurant or bar, then you come for the housekeeping, accommodation side, and the public area. So all these things, if you see from outer glance, then it is all divided to one another. But if you see from the inner side, this is related to one another very corely, very tightly, very much interrelated with one another, because none of these departments can operate their duties of performance individually, because they ought to take supports with one another departments. So this is my first.
So next question is how many departments are here?
Talking to this place regarding Batika, if I talk about Batika, the department we do have got a front desk, that is reception, that is especially for the public relations area. Secondly, we do have got a product section that is called a kitchen. Thirdly, we got a F&B, that is food and beverage, restaurants and stuff. Fourthly, it is management.
So, what kind of location is good to open such tourism areas?
Actually, to open a hospitality business, you don't require, from my point of view, I don't know. There are so many veteran people, more experienced, more expert than me in the world, in Nepal itself, even in Lahan itself. Location matters only about 40% of the business. 60% of this type of business doesn't require any locations. Because I've explained a little before also, like hotel is not a part of our hospitality. There are resorts, there are inns, there are motels. So these motels, resorts are not ever been situated in a main city or a metropolitan cities or in a cities. So from my point of view, I don't think like the locations is the must. It is, but it is not the must to operate the things. Because once you have got better services, if you have got a good food, then I don't think the people will mind to travel miles to come and enjoy in your places.
So our next question is, what kind of menu do you have? Menu types.
Like presently, like if you want to just concern about Batika or overall general, overall.
Awesome. Let's concern about Batika.
Okay, Batika, we are on a very estimated menu we have introduced. This is also one of the reasons why we have introduced this type of menu is because in these regions, especially in this Tarai belt, people are not aware of what is called restaurant, and they are not aware of the food. In my second straight word, if I have to say it, then I haven't seen more than 15 to 20% people of Lahan are in this area who are food lovers. If you have a food lovers in the place where this type of business is running, then the menu is really high, very varied. So we have we have built the menu as per the atmosphere, as per the requirements of the present scenarios of Lahan.
What kind of rooms are available here?
We do have got two types of room. One is deluxe room and one is super deluxe room. Actually, those rooms are also not 100% completed. There are so many reasons why it is not been completed. Is that you don't get any amenities and accessories that is required for the rooms in Lahan area. We have to get it either from Kathmandu, Viratnagar, or nearby borderline called Siliguri. The room is not being developed as a deluxe room in this area is due to one reason, is that people doesn't understand the criteria of the rooms.
Yeah.
What is deluxe, what is suite, what is normal. So these are the things. So for the time being, we have developed two types of room. If you have time, I can take you and show you the rooms, what type of rooms we do have. So hopefully, I think in Lahan, our rooms are not in second position. We don't say first, but we are not in second position of the rooms.
Yeah, sure, that's cool. So, what kind of facility you provide to your guests?
If it is hygienic,
Yeah.
we provide all type of services that is required by the guest, especially for the accommodations, fooding, and their other requirements such as transportations, ticket booking, informations.
That's cool. अनि यहाँ कस्ता प्रकारको गेस्टहरू बढी आउने गर्छन्?
Presently, we do have entertained the foreigners. Mostly, we have entertained the domestic tourists, tourists. We have got an experience of having a tourist from Pokhara tourists from Kathmandu, tourists from Darjeeling, tourists from eastern part of Nepal, and even we got a chance to give our services to the guests from far east of Nepal. And other things, a few of the guests who are using our services are especially of NGOs and INGOs, personals.
NGOs and NGOs. अनि हजुर यहाँ एचके डिपार्टमेन्टमा कसमा युज हुने इक्विपमेन्ट्सहरू मध्ये कुन कुन छ?
Regarding HK department, my use equipments there are so many things. त्यसमध्येमा मैले बाटिकाको कन्सेप्टमा भन्नुपर्दाखेरि our floor is totally marble, and we don't require any, that is, we call it Huber, and the second word it is known as vacuum cleaner. We don't require that. So we have been using mop, wet mop, dry mop, brushes. In toilet we are using all the toiletries equipments that are to be have to be used to clean the toilets and bathrooms.
So either breakfast, lunch and dinner मा कस्ता प्रकारका डिशेसहरू हजुरले प्रोवाइड गर्नुहुन्छ गेस्टहरूलाई?
I would like rather to tell you gentlemen to go through our menu first, what we have got here.
Yeah.
I think Batika is the only one hotel, it's a resort, who provides typical continental and American breakfast.
Yes, sir.
Furthermore, I'm not humiliating any of the hoteliers in Lahan, but I have visited so many hotels in Lahan, and I have seen the title of continental breakfast in their menu, but the accessories that is being counted inside continental menus are not perfectly being poured in the menus. In a continental menus, what are the things to be done? And in American menus, breakfast menus, I mean to say, what are the things to be done is not being clear. It's only a title doesn't mean anything. Saying continental breakfast and providing aloo paratha and achar, it doesn't mean that's a continental.
So you're manager of this resort, so I would like to ask you a special question. What are the rules and regulations which should be followed by a manager?
Firstly, I myself ought to be on the discipline.
Yeah.
I don't say like my junior colleagues should be on a discipline so that the organization or the management is going to run smoothly. I myself, I call it, I must be myself in a discipline, so that if I'm in discipline, I hope my junior colleagues will be also disciplined. There's a saying in English, as a father is a son, and as a teacher is a student. It's the same thing. If I'm in a discipline, I hope all my juniors are in discipline. If I'm not in discipline, I know no one is going to be in a discipline. So there are so many norms, things to be implemented, should be implemented by the manager, but there are certain extent also the rules and regulations will be introduced as per the atmosphere, as per the situations of the local places.
Do your resort provide complimentary dishes to your
I beg your pardon?
Do your hotel provides complimentary dishes or anything when the guest comes? Services are complimentary dishes, juices, something like that.
The question itself is a wrong question.
I don't know.
Okay. The question should be on this way is there any welcome?
Oh yeah, I mean to say that, yeah. Any welcome thing?
Presently, one way to another, I must say it's we don't. But we are using our sixth sense that these things should be provided. It is not only that I should provide it, or as being a manager, I should provide, and it should be done only through me. The F&B controller, F&B in charge, even the bar in charge, and sometimes even from the kitchen side, the cook or chef, they can also come and provide the complimentary. We don't provide any major foods, but a tea, coffee, or cookies, or something like that, we do. And for your kind information, this is also for your welcome drinks.
Yeah. So you can focus over here. We have tea right now as a complimentary. So, sir. And our another question is, what kind of offers do you provide to your guests to attract them?
Like, firstly, I think you should ask these questions to the Nagarpalika of Lahan and the tourism board of Lahan, whether they can change Lahan city from hubs to stations or not. Until and unless Lahan is hub, whatever service you provide may not be enough for the, let's say, guest. Once you change Lahan from hubs to stations, not only Batika, but all the hotelers from Lahan will have that sense what they should really provide for the guest to make their stay longer in Lahan, to make their stay pleasant in Lahan, to make their stay as an entertainment and enjoyable in Lahan.
यहाँ आउने जति पनि गेस्टहरू बढी हुन्छन् होइन, सो लाहानतिरकै बढी आउने गर्दछन्, बढी आउने गर्दछन् होइन. सो यहाँका गेस्टहरूले कस्तो फुड एन्ड बेभरेजहरू बढी प्रिफर गर्छ?
There are criteria. एकै नाचको वान खालको कस्टमर्सहरू we don't have. For your kind information, म भन्छु, Batika is entertaining guests not only of Lahan, हामीले राजबिरा, Siraha, even जनकपुरको सम्म पनि बाटिकाको फुडको लागि चाहिँ आएको हामीले हाम्रो डेटामा पाएको छौँ. Regarding Lahanko food loversहरूको categorize गर्ने हो भने around 50% of the Lahanko restaurant visitorsहरू कस्तो हुनुहुन्छ भने उहाँलाई अझ पनि चिउरा फ्राई र मासु पनि चाहिन्छ, उहाँलाई अरू चाहिएको छ. त्यसमध्येमा 20-25% यस्तो आएछ अलिकति सेमी चाइनिजतिर ढल्किनु भएको छ. भनेदेखि हामीसँग 25 to 30% of the customers-हरू हुनुहुन्छ. They really go for a real food in the sense which is not available in Lahan. Your food खानको लागि either they have to travel to Kathmandu or out of Lahan. For your kind information, Batika is very pleased to inform from your side is that we are not 100%, but up to 70% of KFC products is being produced out here. KFC ko tapaiko crunchy chicken, nuggets haru, foods haru, KFC ko jasto हामीले यहाँ निकाल्न थालेको छौँ र अहिलेसम्म हामीले जो जति पनि कस्टमर्सहरूलाई त्यो फुड सर्भ गरेको छौँ उहाँहरूले हामीलाई एप्रिसिएट गर्नुभएको छ. र अर्को कुरो तपाईहरुलाई भन्नु पर्दाखेरि तपाईहरुले पनि पिज्जाहरू धेरै ठाउँमा खानुभएको होला. बाटिकाको जस्तो कसैले पिज्जा निकालोस्, हामी पिज्जा निकाल्नु बन्द गरिदिन्छौँ.
Wow, that's great thing for everyone. The point should be noticed. So what are the run hours and off times of your hotel? Run hours and off time.
See, gentlemen, I've already said you that Lahan जबसम्म stations हुँदैन यहाँको duty hours हरू पनि कुनै please go कुनै fix गर्न सकिदैन. Hotels-हरुमा पनि there are two type of staffs हुन्छ. एउटा hour basis को हुन्छ र अर्को चाहिँ in-house staffs-हरु हुन्छ. In-house staffs are always attended for 24 hours standby mode. Hour basis को generally Nepal government को rules अनुसार 8 hours हो 1 hour ब्रेक गर्दाखेरि उहाँले 9 hours चाहिँ काम
All we know the 8 hours is working hours.
अरू सोध्नुहोस्
Sir, we have a special question which we'll like to ask you and want to know something about it. So, what is the meaning of the word hospitality? We actually know about it from you.
It's very easy. The word hospitality भनेको कुरो तपाईहरुले आफ्नो लाइफमा तपाईको घरमा गाउँ सहर समाजमा इभन इन योर कलेजमा पनि यो तपाईहरुले गरिराख्नु भएको नोटिस मात्रै गर्नुभएको छैन दैट इज हस्पिटालिटी इज नेपालीमा भन्नु पर्दाखेरि अतिथि देव भव यति भन्दा हाम्रो हिन्दू रिलिजन म कुनै रिलिजन्सलाई फ्र्याक्सन गर्न कोसिस गरेको होइन हाम्रो हिन्दू रिलिजनमा पनि के भनिन्छ भन्देखि चाहिँ पाहुनाहरू जहिले पनि विष्णुका अवतार र आज पनि नेपालको कतिपय गाउँघरमा साँझ पख बास बस्न गएका पाहुनाहरूलाई खुवाउने बास दिने र उहाँको कम्फर्टको लागि हेर्ने आज पनि नेपालमा त्यस्ता गाउँहरू छन् हस्पिटालिटीको मेन अर्थ चाहिँ के हो भनेदेखि चाहिँ अ पर्सन हु इज अ ड्वेलर जो घुमेर हिँडेछ कुनै नयाँ ठाउँमा पुग्यो उसलाई त्यो ठाउँको बारेमा केही छैन मान्छे चिन्दैन भन्दा पनि हस्पिटालिटीको अर्थ चाहिँ उहाँलाई टोटली मतलब चाहिँ यो फिल नहोस् कि हि इज इन स्ट्रेन्ज प्लेसेस म आफ्नै गाउँठाउँमा छु मेरो सर्कल्सहरू छ त्यो हो त्यो एउटा सेन्स निकाल्नको लागि चाहिँ हस्पिटालिटी र सबैभन्दा सजिलो वर्ड हस्पिटालिटीको अर्थ नि अतिथि देव भव
अतिथिलाई गरिने सत्कार
र यसमा तपाईहरुले एउटा क्वेशन सोध्नु भएको छैन
हजुर सर
त्यो हो व्हाट डु यु मीन बाइ रेस्टुरेन्ट
we forget to add many questions are not here we have to add like we just have some
इम्पोर्टेन्ट पार्टहरु सो हेर्नुस् रेस्टुरेन्ट भनेको यो पनि फ्रेन्च वर्डबाट डिराइभ भएको हो यसलाई एक्चुअली प्रोनाउन्स गर्दाखेरि रेस्टुरेन्ट भन्छ रेस्टुरेन्ट होइन रेस्टुरेन्ट भन्छ र अझै रेस्टुरेन्टलाई सिलेबसमा बाँड्ने हो भने रेस्टुरेन्ट हो अ प्लेस वेयर यु गो एन्ड रेस्ट द्याट इज वाट यु आर डुइङ राइट नाउ is to rent means if you order whatever things you order is a rental in that you are getting someone just relax that is called a restaurant ra तपाईहरु यसरी गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ I would like to congratulate you like you are doing your first stage it's very good no one has done this one I think in 2 number प्रदेशमै पनि हो तर तपाईहरुले पनि what is restaurant? Why hotels is being built in Lahan ma? Kina bhanyo ta? Saikaro hotel restaurants haru kina bannu paryo? भन्ने छ र होपफुली धेरै चाँडो म तपाईहरुको कलेजमा आउँदैछु to inform you why restaurant in hotels is needed in this society भनेर रेस्टुरेन्ट किन युज गर्नुपर्छ तपाईहरुलाई भनेर एउटा म ओरिएन्टेसन क्लास दिन आउँदैछु नट ओन्ली इन योर कलेज आई एम डुइङ अबाउट 8 to 10 कलेज इन लाहान म सबैमा गएर गर्दैछु होपफुली आई विल गेट अ फुल कोअपरेसन फ्रम यु ऑल गाइज होला दिस आर द थिंग्स इट इज सेड आई से इट इज अ गिव एन्ड टेक पार्ट हो सपोज इफ आई गिभ यु समथिङ आई विल एक्सपेक्ट समथिङ if it is not in 100% also, at least 10% actually, I will expect that it's gonna be returned. Please go for a tea. Okay. I would like to congratulate you all guys that you are doing something new for the promotion of hospitality college in Lahan. And I'd like to congratulate the principal, the founder members of Everest College, to have such an enthusiastic students on the HM sections that they are doing really good. Overall, let me conclude with Batika. I would like to request all the people, all the persons of Lahan area and nearby cities, town, that Batika is not our property, it's your property. So you should be proud, like in this region, something new is being introduced. Come and enjoy the things. I can promise you, you won't find anything like what you find in Batika. Batika is a garden where you can enjoy with your family. There's a place for the children, there's a place for the citizens, senior citizens, and obviously there's a place for the youngsters. Everything is there. So come and get the package, everything. So I hope. And lastly, but not the least, we'd like to request all the people from Lahan and its area, like if you do have any suggestions, we really heartily welcome those suggestions for the betterment of Batika. Thank you very much.
नमस्कार. सो हामीहरूको इन्टरभ्यू भर्खरै सकिएको छ र हामीसँग मेरो आज सहयोगकर्ता हुनुहुन्छ सन्देश ढकालज्यू, मुकेश पासवानज्यू र विश्वनाथ शर्माज्यू. उहाँ चाहिँ मेरै फ्याकल्टीबाट हुनुहुन्छ, होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट. उनीहरू दुईजना मार्केटिङ सेक्सनबाट, हुन त हामी पनि मार्केटिङ सेक्सनबाट हो, उनीहरू स्पेसली बिजनेस सेक्सनबाट हो यिनीहरू दुईजना. सो हाम्रो सहकार्यमा आज हुनुहुन्थ्यो सन्देश ढकालज्यू, जसले चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिसमा आएका एन्सरहरूलाई इङ्ग्लिसमा कभर गर्नुभयो र उहाँले नेपालीमा आएका एन्सरहरूलाई नेपालीमा कभर गर्नुभयो र उहाँले भिडियो बनाउने हाम्रो क्यामराम्यान विश्वनाथ शर्माज्यू आजको हाम्रो क्यामराम्यान हुनुहुन्छ र तपाईँलाई थाहा छँदैछ अभियसली, म त अब सोध्नेमा बसेको थिएँ. सो आजको हाम्रो यो पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू जो हामीले हाम्रै सरसँग लियो, एउटा कुरा यो पनि बताइदिन चाहन्छु कि जो चाहिँ हाम्रो सर हो, उहाँसँग हामीले धेरै कुराहरू सिकेका पनि छौँ. सो आजको हाम्रो इन्टरभ्यू यही सकिन्छ. आशा गर्नेछौँ हजुरलाई यो इन्टरभ्यू मनपर्नेछ. र सो मुकेश, कस्तो लाग्यो आजको इन्टरभ्यू? तिमीले आजसम्म इन्टरभ्यू कसैको गरेको थियो यसरी? थिएन. आज तिम्रो लाइफको पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू होला यसरी कोहीसँग यहाँ सोधपुछ गर्न पाउँदा, केही कुराहरू जान्न पाउँदाखेरि कस्तो लागिरहेको छ?
राम्रो लागिरहेको छ. यसले गर्दा हाम्रो इन्टरभ्यू गर्ने स्किल बढ्छ. त्यही राम्रो.
सो क्याप्चर गरेको क्वेसनहरू कति हामीले जो क्वेसनहरू रेडी गरेका थियौँ त्यसमा चाहिँ तिम्रो पनि क्वेसनहरू थियो, तिम्रो पनि त्यो क्वेसनमा इन्भल्भमेन्टहरू थियो होइन. त्यसपछि त्यो क्वेसनहरू जो नेपालीमा तिमीले एन्सर लियो होइन, त्यतिखेर अप्ठ्यारो भयो कि भएन? हुन्छ नि अब सर त आफ्नै फ्लोमा जाँदै हुनुहुन्थ्यो, त्यतिखेर अब हुन्छ नि क्याप्चर गर्न कतिलाई अप्ठ्यारो लाग्छ, त्यस्तो फिल भयो कि भएन?
भयो त्यो अलिअलि.
सो राम्रो लाग्यो होइन आज लाइफको पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू. सो आजको पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू डेट चाहिँ हामीले नोट गरेर राख्नुपर्छ कि आजको लाइफको पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू भनेर. सो सन्देश, हाम्रो अर्को तपाईँलाई अघि नै भनेको थिएँ, हाम्रो इङ्ग्लिसमा क्याप्चर गर्न सक्ने केटो, कानबाट एयरफोन निकाल्नुहोस् पहिला गुरुजी. सो कस्तो लाग्यो आज तपाईँलाई पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू? हाम्रो सरको लियो, हामीले पहिला पनि बताइसकेको थियो, हाम्रो उहाँ सर हो, हामीले उहाँसँग धेरै कुरा सिकेका पनि छौँ. सो कस्तो लाग्यो त कपी गर्दाखेरि, क्याप्चर गर्दाखेरि? सर आफ्नो फ्लोमा जाँदै हुनुहुन्थ्यो, तिमीले आफ्नो स्पिडमा क्याप्चर गर्दा थियो, कस्तो फिल भयो आज? सायद तिम्रो लाइफको पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू तिमीले लिएको हो.
आज मेरो लाइफको फर्स्ट इन्टरभ्यू हो र यो नोट गरेको थिएँ. मलाई धेरै प्राउड फिल भइरहेको थियो कि आज म म्यानेजरसँग छु.
सो हाम्रो नेक्स्ट क्यामराम्यानजी हो, हजुरलाई कस्तो फिल भयो? क्यामराले त्यो हुन्छ नि अब अरू बेला पनि क्यामेरा गरिन्छ, अरू बेला पनि भिडियो तानिन्छ, तर एज अ इन्टरभ्यू लिइरहेको बेलामा क्याप्चर गर्नु भिडियो, दुवैजनालाई फ्रेममा बसाउनु, क्याप्चर गर्नु कस्तो हुँदै थियो, कस्तो लाग्दै थियो हजुरलाई?
यो पहिला गरेको राम्रो थियो, तर बिचमा आधी 1 घन्टा भएपछि हात यताउता हिँड्न थाल्यो. त्यही नर्भस गरेर अलि भिडियो बिग्रेको होला. त्यही भएर पुरा म कोसिस गरेको थिएँ राम्रो तरिकाले गर्न. र प्रत्येक त्यो सरले मलाई क्वेसन पनि सोध्यो र 2टा गुण दिनुभयो. मार्केटिङ भनेको यस्तो चिज हो, टु सेटिफाई द कस्टमर. यदि कस्टमरलाई सेटिफाई गर्यो भने तिम्रो व्यापार कहिले पनि लस जाँदैन. त्यही भन्दै
ल अब एउटा कुरा बताइदिउँ तिमीलाई. तिमीले प्रत्यक्ष हुने, उहाँको नाम प्रत्यक्ष होइन, उहाँको नाम चाहिँ विनोद राज जोशी. उहाँ एक्चुली धरानबाट हुनुहुन्छ, धनकुटाबाट हुन्छ अरे होइन, धनकुटाबाट हुनुहुन्छ उहाँ चाहिँ. सो मलाई कस्तो फिल भयो भने कसैले सोध्ने लाइफमा मैले आजसम्म कसैलाई यस्तो सोधपुछ गरेर क्वेसनहरू लिस्ट बनाएर त्यसपछि क्वेसन गर्ने, भिडियो बनाउने, दुईजनालाई क्याप्चर गर्न लगाउने, ओ माई गड, आई हेभ नेभर ट्राइड दिस इन आजसम्म ट्राई गरेको थिइनँ लाइफमा पहिलोचोटि इन्टरभ्यू लिएको त्यो पनि सरसँग आफ्नै सरसँग इन्टरभ्यू लिन पाउँदा आई वाज फिलिङ सो प्राउड म्यान आई वाज टेकिङ इन्टरभ्यू विथ माई टिचर आई एम आस्किङ हिम आई वाज फिलिङ सो गुड लाइफमा पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू हो अब हेरौँ नेक्स्ट इन्टरभ्यूहरूको कस्तो जान्छ सायद आई होप राम्रै जाला किनकि अब आजको पहिलो इन्टरभ्यू मेरा सम्पूर्ण भ्युवर्स जसले यो भिडियो हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ प्लिज तल त्यो सब्सक्राइब बटनलाई थिच्नु बेल आइकनलाई थिच्नु मन परेमा लाइक गर्नु यदि यहाँ बाटिका रिलेटेड केही कुरा अरूलाई जानकारी दिन चाहनुहुन्छ होटल सम्बन्धी केही कुरा अरूलाई जानकारी दिन चाहनुहुन्छ आइडिया दिन चाहनुहुन्छ भने यो भिडियोजलाई प्लिज तपाईँले पक्कै सेयर गर्नै पर्छ यदि तपाईँहरू अरूलाई जानकारी दिन चाहनुहुन्छ यदि तपाईँलाई पनि केही आइडियाजहरू भेटेको छ भनेदेखि प्लिज तल लाइकमा थिच्नुहोस् त्यसपछि कमेन्ट बक्समा केही कुल कमेन्ट गरेर छोड्नुहोस् हस् यति भन्दै हामी आजको टिम मेम्बर एभरेस्टर्स हामी एभरेस्ट कलेजबाट एभरेस्टर्सहरूबाट आजको भिडियो यहीँ समाप्त गर्न चाहन्छौँ धन्यवाद